my darlings, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jwiknr'S. To those of you who don't know me, and to those who know me, thank you for coming back to my channel. And to my new viewers and my new subscribers, welcome, and I really hope that you do stay and you become a part of the family. Welcome to my kitchen. This is the second episode of just winging it in Jwiknr'S kitchen, and I was very conscious and sober-minded when I decided to call this particular feature just winging it in Jwiknr'S channel, because that is exactly what we're going to do. As I did explain to you before, I'm not a professional cook. I didn't go to school for this. I just happen to enjoy cooking and I really love it, and I happen to be good at it, you know. So genuinely what we are doing is that we are just winging it. Some of the dishes that I'm going to make, I know that I'm already good at because I've been making them, and others will just be following recipes from recipe books or the internet as we do it. So we'll be learning as we go. So yeah, let's just get that clear. In this particular episode, we are going to be making brown rice, beef stew, some sweet corn, and jam squash, and that is what we are making tonight. I was actually very lazy to cook, but like I genuinely have nothing to eat if I don't cook. Yeah, so also, the president is set to give an address to the nation with regards to the coronavirus. It was supposed to start at 6. It is about 7 minutes past 6 right now. It hasn't started already, so I'm just taking advantage because I know the government likes taking really long with these things. It usually happens like, I don't know, 30 minutes later if the president has to address the nation like on live television. I don't know, but somehow it's always delayed. So I just need to quickly check if maybe it hasn't started. Not yet. So I am going to now take out all the ingredients and all the stuff that I will be needing for what we are making, and then I'll be showing you exactly what we are going. Hey guys, so we are done taking out all the ingredients that we're going to need. And I will be showing you what we are going to use. So the pots are ready, and for rice, brown rice, it's going to be very plain and very simple. So this is literally what you're going to need: some salt, and oil for the rice, and then for the beef stew, you will need some beef. You'll need, okay, I use herbs a lot. These are French chives. Not sure if I pronounced this the right way, but yeah, that's just what I'm going to use. You will need an onion. There we go. You will need, okay, I'm gonna add some potato. I'm going to add the baby marrow as well. I will add the peppers too. So these are the peppers. I will add some spices. Well, these are my spices. There's also 2 other spices here, but it doesn't matter really. And then the salt. I also told you guys that I tend to use sauces as well in my stews particularly. So I have tomato sauce and some sweet chili sauce. They make like a very nice flavor. I think with regards to my sweet corn, I will just be adding it in the beef. I'm gonna try that. I've never tried that before, but I'm gonna try it for the first time because I want it to be savory, as opposed to it being sweet like the usual way that I have it. So I'm just gonna put it in the beef. The address still hasn't started. I know my people. This is the squash. This is so much, guys, and I think actually is omoshega. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. My squash will most probably be like very plain and simple as well, because I just want it to be, it's not gonna be savory. I'll just put it in water, and that's that. So we are going to start. I hope I've shown you everything. I also have some packet soups. Not sure which one I'm going to use yet, so I put my soups here in this container. I have not decided yet what I'll be using. This might actually be perfect. This is chili beef, so I most probably will use that one. And yeah, so we are going to begin with our cooking, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, please comment down below, and please don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. So I'm starting to prepare my beef now. The stove is not on yet, but what I like to do is that when I defrost my meat, if I happen to put it inside water for it to defrost, I'm just going to take it out of the water and put it in the pot and add no further water, put it on the stove. But now when I defrosted my meat today, I didn't put it in water, so it's quite dry. I'm just gonna add just a bit of water. So I'm not that person who would drown my meat literally in a pot in water. I will just do it just a bit by bit, keep adding water as and when I need to put in water, because other people literally start by filling this pot with water and then drowning the poor meat, and it's like, no, don't do that. So this is what I'm going to do. Well, first we're gonna wash the meat. It's quite clean, which is why I love it. There's no blood, there's nothing dodgy, everything is just in place. Yeah, so wash the meat and then just add do you understand when I say a bit of water? This is a bit of water. So add a bit of water and then put your stove on. I'm not sure where to put this meat because this small plate here does not work. So we'll put it there, then close, and I'll put my stove on. Okay, so now we'll be adding the rice to the pot. I'm just going to quickly rinse this pot. Just gonna make sure it's clean and nice. And then I'm just going to add my rice. I'm very bad with measurements, you guys. Like, I never know how, the right amount to put in a pot when I'm cooking or to even serve. My mother is always shocked by the amount of food that I serve people when I'm home, because I just like put a lot of food on a plate. I don't know, I can't help it. I genuinely cannot. Also, I don't like rice, guys. I really hate rice. Well, maybe hate is a strong word for a child of God like myself. So I really don't like rice. I don't know. It's just, I would rather eat pap and semp any day instead of rice. I don't like it. Especially the white normal rice. I just feel like, it's too plain and dull, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. But I can definitely tolerate brown rice. Other people don't like brown rice because they think it's dull and boring and not nice. But I can definitely tolerate brown rice as opposed to the normal white rice. Still no sight of the president's face on my TV screen. So just add a bit of water as well to the rice. I'm not trying to make a lot of food, honestly. There we go. I'm just gonna put it here, I think. Then I will put this on. I will catch you guys in a bit. Let's see how we're going to deal with the gem squash. Hello guys. So the sense that I'm getting is that the water in the meat is. So can you see what happens? So it's gonna bend. So now that there is actually a need to put more water, that's what I do. So I don't just put a pool of water in the pot for no reason. Okay, so again, you put in just a bit of water, and then you'll continue adding the water as you go. If you happen to need water, you don't just put water and then I bend myself. So also you need to add some more water in the rice, but before that you have to wash out the starch so that it's not too unhealthy. Can you see this white stuff? This is what we call the starch, and you want to get rid of that. So where's the lid? So what you do is that you this rice so what you do is that you just open the lid, just leave a small opening, and when I say small I mean small. Just leave it, and then you drain that starch out of your rice. Make sure that your rice doesn't actually fall out of the pot. And then you add some clean water. Oh no. Add some clean water, doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. Just add some water and shake it like this and clean out the residue of the starch that might be remaining. And then again, you just close the pot, leave a very small opening, drain the water out. You drain it out like that. And then once that is done, you're just going to add more clean water because your rice is not ready yet. Just gonna add clean water and put your rice back on the stove. To be quite honest, I don't even know why I'm explaining this, because everybody should know how to make rice, and brown rice is no different from your ordinary rice. You just make it the same way. So that's what you do. Put it back on the stove. Let's check the TV. 405. You know what? President Ramaphosa is the king of wasting people's time. I know this. So there is still nothing there on the TV, so we're going to continue with the cooking. So I'm busy here chopping the squash. My word, this ring light is now acting up on me. So I'm busy chopping here. Oh my goodness, this thing doesn't want to stand. Yo guys, let's just stop this video, eh? Because what's the point? Give it to mommy do. I don't understand why this thing is acting up. Even now I don't feel like it's intact. I feel like it's gonna fall. But anyway, we'll see when that happens. So I was just chopping these. So you just remove the top part and you actually clean out the inside. I'm just going to show you with one. So I'm just going to use a spoon. Well, let me show you with this one because I've already started. So you just clean out these stuff. Make sure there are no seeds remaining. It is clean and nice, you see? And then you're going to do that for the rest of the remaining gem squash balls. Hello guys, so we are now done with cleaning the squash and everything. So these are full, you know, nice and clean. There is a seed in here, some seeds. Guys, how do I keep forgetting to switch off the TV? So when that is done, you're just gonna add water. Put this on the stove until it is well cooked, okay? And that's what I'm going to do. I also added some water to the beef off camera. So that would be for the third time that I'm adding water, because I like my beef to be, I like it to be soft and well cooked. So you just add water and make sure that it's very well cooked. And so now I'm gonna add water to the squash, and then this actually might be a lot of water, but it's okay. I'm just gonna put this on the stove. Which plate is that? My ring light is putting me through the most today, so I'm literally supporting it with my hand. All of that stuff is done. Gem squash on the stove, rice on the stove, the beef stew on the stove. We're just going to add sweet corn a little bit later into the stew. And what I'm going to do now is that I will start with the chopping process and chopping the onion, the baby marrow, and the peppers. Yeah, that's about it, and that's what I'm gonna do now. So I will see you guys in a jiffy. Just noticed how I've actually been filming with my phone placed horizontally on the ring light, and it's like a mess, but I'll deal with it when I edit the video. So what did I say I'm going to do now? So yeah, I'm going to chop. Very funny. I'm gonna start. Oh! Guys, why does something smell? My rice definitely has burned. Is it the rice? I can definitely smell something burning. But it's not my meat, that's for sure. Can't be the gem squash, so it's definitely this. Yeah, well now you can't see it. But maybe from the bottom. Let me quickly sort that out, you guys, and then I will see you in a bit. Hey loves, so I am done chopping, and so I've chopped the onion, the pepper, the potato, and the baby marrow. I don't know why they call it baby marrow, because I've never heard of an adult marrow or father marrow or mother marrow, because surely for something to be a baby there must be something bigger than it. I mean, you can't refer to something as a female unless there is something that is the opposite or something different. I don't know, maybe it's just me, just don't mind me in my mind. So I'm just gonna show you how it looks, and this is where we are. This is the potato, the peppers, the onion, and the baby marrow. So what we are going to do, guys, it is burning, like genuinely it's the pits. Let me actually just switch off this stove for now. So the gem squash is coming along pretty well, but the water has sunk down, so I need to just add more water and make sure that it's soft and well cooked. So that's exactly what I did. And then my beef stew is also coming along pretty well. So what I'm going to do is that I will add this stuff to the beef stew right about now. And in terms of the sweet corn, guys, you really want to add your sweet corn at a time where you are sure that your beef is well cooked, right? So that you don't overcook your sweet corn, because it cooks pretty quickly, you know, it doesn't take time as opposed to your beef. So you just want to make sure that your beef is well cooked first before you add the sweet corn, because after you add the sweet corn, it has to take you just a few minutes before it is well and ready. So now I'm just going to add this stuff to the beef. There is the beef, and we are going to now add, oh my word, I am burning. Add some color and some flavor to your stew. And just get a spoon. This looks good, but I think I might have to add more water, especially for the potato, so that it cooks well. So I'm gonna do that right now. Well guys, my rice is really bad, but it's not that bad. So I'm just gonna add a bit of water, and then after the water we'll add salt and some oil. Let me just wash it first. I added more water and I'm just gonna put this, just make sure that the heat is not too high, so I'm just gonna keep it at 5. And then I will add some salt and some oil. And then as soon as this water sinks, then the rice will be ready. So I will switch off the stove and focus on the other stuff. Well, to be honest, you add oil to your rice so that it doesn't bend or stick to the pot. But unfortunately, I think it's just these pots, they bend really quickly. And actually, I went and I checked the reviews on the Takealot app, and a lot of people that bought these also complained about the same thing. So to be honest, it's not me, okay? It's just this post that I'm using. So guys, I will check you in a bit. We're just going to leave these for a few minutes on the stove, and yeah, they should be okay. Let me just check the squash. I just need a fork to just feel. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. So we can absolutely just switch off the stove now. That plate. Which one is it? It is well and nicely done and perfect. So we're just going to remove this from the stove. Yay! Yeah, so I will check you guys in a bit with regards to the other stuff that are remaining on the stove. So see you in a jiffy. The COVID-19 virus, but hey my loves, so I have just tasted my beef. It is impeccable. It's perfect. It's just the way I like it. And let me just show you how it looks. Excuse me, how it looks now. Do you see all of that? Yum. It looks good. It tastes good. It is soft and well cooked. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add water, and then I will add the sweet corn, just so you know it cooks. Not a lot of water, just a bit of water, and then I'll add the sweet corn. And then when the sweet corn is well cooked and everything, I will add my sauces and my spices, and I've already added salt. So that's what we're going to do now. I'll see you in a bit. So I did add the water to the beef, and now I was just prepping my sweet corn. You just want to make sure that it's clean. I hate these threads that let me show you. These things, I don't want to see them on my sweet corn, so I just try to remove them and have as little as possible. So that's what I've been doing. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to break this into 2 small pieces like this, so that it can fit nice in the stew. Yeah, so I'm just going to wash them first, and then I'll just drop them into the stew. So I did put them in the stew. The rice is ready, so I'll put it off the stove. The James squash is also ready, so it's not on the stove anymore. Let me just show you the squash. So here is the squash, soft and well cooked. I don't know if I want to stuff the rice into the squash, or I just want to have them separately, but I will decide when I serve. And then let me show you the rice, the bent rice. It has bent, but it's not that bad. It's just if you can notice, it's just like a few bent grains, but it's okay. So I'm going to show you the amount of water that I added before I put on the squash, just so you can have an idea. Yes, I think you can see. So that's the water that I added, and this and then I put in my sweet corn. It really doesn't take long before the sweet corn is ready. Can you see it's already getting yellow? So just a few minutes really. Then after this, I'm just going to close the pot, leave it for a few minutes, and then after a few minutes, maybe about 10-15 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, we'll add the soup, the spices, and the salt and the sauces, and oh no, I forgot to add the herbs. So we're going to add like just a bit of these. Oh my word, these are so old. I don't know when I got them, but it's quite a while ago. And you want to make sure that you don't keep your herbs for a long time, because they don't stay as fresh. So I just like rinsed these a bit, and then I'm just gonna put it in the stew. Can you see? No, you can't. Can you see? No, you can't really. That is better. So just put the herbs and close your pot. Leave it for a few minutes. So I will check you guys as soon as the sweet corn is cooked and when we do add the other stuff. So see you in a few minutes. Well, seconds in this video, few minutes in reality, but seconds in this video. So I will see you soon. Hey my love, so we are done cooking. I was just watching at the president's address and it seems as if I was right. I did tell you that the president will tell us not to panic and to wash our hands, and that's exactly what he told us. So basically, schools will be closed. By the time you watch this video, obviously you will know what went down. But schools will be closed and basically screw the rest of our lives, because well, we're still going to work. At least anyway, so I just finished cooking and this is the stew, guys. This looks magical. Ooh! So I have my stew here with the sweet corn. I'm not sure if you can see because the steam is just, oh, I'm bending my thing. So yeah, I hope that you can see it, but literally this is how good it looks. But now I'm gonna spill if I show you. But there's a lot of soup in this. At this point, I really wish that I had a family that I was feeding, because now I stay alone and this seems like a lot of food. But yeah, so I am going to, you guys, I didn't explain when I was putting in the sauces and the salt and the sauces, because I was watching the president's address, but I hope that you saw exactly what I did. So as soon as I realized that the sweet corn is well cooked, I just added those stuff, put in some water to dissolve everything, and then mixed the powder soup with water and then added that. So that's literally what I did. I am going to be serving now, so I will show you guys how my plate looks. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'll just come back to you now very soon to show you exactly what the final meal looks like. So what I want to do is that I want to fill the squash with rice, but before that I'm going to add just a bit of soup into the squash because it's very dull and almost tasteless. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll put the rice over the soup so that there's like some nice flavor and taste. I hate pinning myself when I cook, guys, and it happens literally all the time. I'm so sorry for being dramatic, but yeah. So let me just show you. So here we have added some soup. Can you see, guys? Here we go. We've added some soup into the squash. So I'm just gonna put the rice on top, but I won't show you while I serve everything else. I will just show you the finished meal as soon as I've served everything. So I will catch you in a few seconds. Hey guys. Oh, I'm so emotional. My dad just called me and he's like, come back home tomorrow. And I'm like, how do I come back home tomorrow when the president clearly said only schools will be closed? So I'm expected to be at work tomorrow. He's so worried, you guys. And oh man. And he says that I must avoid contact. Well, to be honest, I'm not really that worried about myself with regards to being infected by the virus, because I literally stay alone and spend all my time alone. Fortunately, I have to go to work, and it's something I absolutely can't avoid. So for as long as they didn't say don't come to work, I am forced to go to work, and that's just unfortunate. But anyway, oh guys, wow, let me just stop sulking. I am done cooking, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm done serving, so I'm gonna show you how the food looks. I don't want to lift it because then I'm going to mess up my presentation. So I will just tilt the camera and just show you, oh my word, how it looks. And this is my supper. So I have decided to just stuff in the rice in the gem squash, and then as you can see, the beef looks pretty good with the sweet corn. And this stuff I didn't cook, I just cut them out before I cooked. So these are just for ambience really. I'm just gonna take a picture and then I'll throw them away. But other people actually cook the whole thing and then they cut it after cooking, and then they also have the inner contents of this thing. So I didn't do that, so I'm just going to take a picture for my gram, and yeah, that's it. So thank you so much guys for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you're going to try and make this, and if you do happen to try, take me in your videos, take me in your pictures, because I really love to see how you guys are coming. And yeah, I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did if you did enjoy rather this video, please like and comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next episode. I love you. Good night. Be safe. Bye.